Turn the TV down, let me fat data.
Oh, it's my WWE show, huh?
I know, just turn it down a little bit.
That's better, huh?
Yeah, thank you. You're such a good son.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't be dumb with this real part.
Hey, just giving it a minute. Making sure my hair is luxurious.
Time to teach Lenny about the rights.
Oh, well, fuck, well, let's get up. Okay. Oh, sorry, y'all, I was a goofy. Oh, I do a skit. Okay. You need people like me so you can point your fucking finger and say that's the bad guy. So, what that make you? Good? You just know how to hide. and you know how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. Y'all know that where that's from. That's my shit. That's Scarface, you feel me? I had to kick it off with that because I'm definitely about to be the villain. They been making me the villain all my motherfucking life. I'm gonna rightfully accept the title as the villain in this story. I'm gonna stamp myself the villain in this story. Yeah, cause I'm finna go in. And y'all just gonna have to bear with me cause I'm finna do some shit people usually don't do. I don't give not one single fuck. Damn, my phone freezing. I'ma just be clear how titles about who people is and all that, I don't give a fuck. I don't hold people to a standard because, you know, of who they is. I don't. I give respect where it's due, and you have to earn it. I don't just hand it out. And if you fucked up, I'm gonna call it how I see it. And what they didn't plan on is for me to have the precise memory that I have. Okay. So my last live, it was kind of like an introduction of who I am as a chosen and what I came to do. Like kind of what the assignment is and like who I am in the ethos. So it wasn't much of my story. I kind of just like mentioned the beginning. I didn't really tell any of it. I really was just speaking about who I am and why I came to Earth and the sacred mission that I signed up for. So I kind of said how I got S8 starting at 18 months. Yeah, that's kind of rare. But it was from my uncle, my mama baby brother, Derek Johnson, and an older cousin. I kind of explained that my uncle was a drug lord. He was a vice lord gang member. He just was a powerful man. I kind of like laugh, because I laugh at fucked up shit. It ain't laughing to keep from crying. I just laugh because I'm dark and like I'm fine with the dark. I have dark humor. I make dark jokes. I find it funny. I don't know. I'm comfortable in the dark. I'm comfortable with the dark. I'm comfortable with dark entities. I know them very well. I have relationships with dark entities, but I choose to work as a light being. I choose, that's a choice. I came out of dark. They started on me at 18 months. So of course, I'm comfortable with darkness. So y'all just have to bear with me. It was my trauma that made me comfortable with the dark side. But I kind of like chuckled and laughed because I was explaining that I'm an archangel, and I was saying how big the uncle is. He's so fucking big, because I know when I astral project and go to the ethers and other realms, my celestial body grows bigger, and I'm kind of, you know, huge over there. My physical body, it's a more broad form of myself. So I was talking about my uncle, and I was saying how powerful he is and how big he was, a strong, masculine man. I have an altar, and all of my ancestors that has passed this lifetime, I have their pictures inside of the altar. So I went in the altar and got his picture out. So I'm gonna show his picture. Get it.
Graceland is a pile of rubble. Little Rock is still missing, and we are unsure of our next move. Sometimes, you just have to follow the signs.
I got a few pictures. But this is the uncle that was the big time drug dealer selling bricks. He's dead. I get to see him get tortured. I guess that's his karma, I guess. But by me, you know, being so involved with the spirit realm, I literally get to watch him get tortured. Yep. But anyway, yeah, just the uncle. He was a Mason, I think, 33rd degree. He was a multi-millionaire in the 80s. Yep. It's the whole town of people could tell you. He was a Vice Lord gang member, so he had power there. He was very powerful in the Masons. He was very powerful in the drug gang. He was very powerful in the gang that he was in. He just was powerful. Like I promise you, at first, the other video, I hate that I said it that way. I said I believe that he was that powerful from what he did to me. I said the wrong word, because believe meaning, you know what I'm saying, you don't really know, you just believe this. But no, I know for a fact, I should have said, you know, I know he was that successful from what he did to me, because I'm chosen. So he prospered very, very well. So like I was saying, it started when I was 18 months. The cousin started, and it was kind of like, I was saying also, the older cousin that molested me was a sacrifice to this nigga. He was a sacrifice to this family, to the bloodline. But the uncle pretty much essayed him as well. My cousin that essayed me, the uncle, him, he essayed the boy cousin. And he didn't just essay the boy cousin, he made him like his literal slave. Like in his drug dealings and all that. The cousin that essayed me started selling drugs at like 13. You know what I'm saying? By 15, he was smoking it. He was smoking crack at 15 years old. But the uncle kind of like forced me. I mean, you can see this a big Debo ass nigga. Look at him. Look at him. A big bully bitch. A big bully bitch. So he pretty much was essaying the older cousin that essayed me. I pretty much got a train ran on me by an older cousin and an uncle. But the cousin who essayed me was getting essayed by the uncle as well, and made to like traffic drugs and deal the drugs for him. It was like his gopher or whatever the fuck, his mule, so to say. But he made the boy. He was young, you know, he was like 13. But so it started off with the older cousin with the long Freddy Krueger fingernails that he used to sharp. He used to keep them bitches fire. They like razor blades. Sticking his fingers in my Pampers. And I had chunky. As you can see, I'm thick. You know, I'm thick. So as a baby, you know, like my legs were chunky and shit. And he used to cut up the crease of my leg real bad trying to get to my cat in the pamper. And then, I don't know if the cousin told the uncle or whatever the fuck going on, but probably like the next week, my uncle ended up, I remember him laying me on the bed, on my back, taking my pamper off, turning me over. And by the way, the uncle did everything from the back. He wouldn't never, like, essay me from the front. And he used to also, like, smush my face down in the bed. I guess it was some kind of psychological shit going on where his guilt wouldn't let him, like, look me in the face. So, 18 months, the first time they essayed me, well, he penetrated me from the back, anal, as well as vaginal. But see, the thing on my uncle, he was so fucking huge. And he just was rough. I guess he liked rough sex or whatever. And then, I mean, did the same thing. But they like the, like, Pound Town, the anus, because it's basically, drilling out your root chakra. Like, they beating down your root chakra. I don't know, that does something. It brings the success, I guess, for the beat out somebody's root chakra. Like how Diddy was doing Meat Mills and shit. And the man was screaming and shit, and it's always blood and all that. And they want the blood. It's something about the fucking blood. I guess if they don't make no blood come, you ain't really gonna succeed. Because I promise you, the uncle used to make the cousin go scratch me up like before he come get his. My uncle had nails too, but his was kind of bent. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see. But you know how people have nails, but it don't go straight out. It like lay and like go around the fucking fingertip or whatever. That's how his was. He couldn't really, I mean, he had nails, but it ain't gonna bring no blood, I guess. So you ask me, ain't no fucking way somebody sitting there filing their nails to be that sharp. But if you ask me, my uncle told my cousin to do that so he could cut me up. And so, you know, it could be blood with the sex on the baby. You know, baby cat, baby butt, gotta have some blood. So, for years, I was trying to figure out how my mama ain't know. I'm 18 months. You have to be changing my pamper. Unless you weren't changing my pamper. That's the only way you couldn't have known. But from 18 months, for a year, because it was from, 18 months, I'm a year and a half. And from, until I was 2 and a half. Wasn't nothing said. And then at 2 and a half, they damaged me so bad that I really should have got hospitalized. But instead, my stupid ass mama tried to bathe me. And when she put the soap on the rag and touched me down there, I just went berserk. I mean, I was crying, like regular crying, because it was burning and on fire and it hurted so bad. It was so fucking bad. You know how when kids get essayed you gotta lay them down, open their legs and all that. This particular time, I was so fucked up down there that you could see it with me just standing there. Like, I could just stand straight up like this, and you can see all the damage that was going on with me. It's from him being so strong of a person. Look at him. And you know, I was a baby, and you know, he was like rough as fuck. And the scratching, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just busted up, like, unbelievable. Like, just busted up. But my dumb ass mama put soap on it. And so, when I think about it being grown, I'm like, so she had no intentions on bringing me to no hospital. She had no intentions on calling no police. Because for one, you put me in the tub. So there's you, the mother, trying to clear up evidence. Why is you clearing up evidence? And then you torturing me in the process of you trying to clear this evidence up. Because, like, I was going fucking berserk. That soap burnt like a motherfucker. So she couldn't wash me. I mean, you just can't. So she got me out the tub, put me on some clothes. Mind you, we stayed in the project, and her mama, like, our building right here, and my grandma's building was across the field, like, this way. So she snatched me up, threw me on some clothes. I remember she, like, threw me on her side, and she was going. We had clotheslines, because this is like the early 80s. So, you know, it's a project, so they had the way you hang your clothes up here, and I remember her going up under Mr. Michael. It was a neighbor. Mr. Michael was a neighbor. Going under Mr. Michael clothesline, dotting across the field to her mama's project. So we get to my grandma's house. It was a lot of talking. But if she tell a story, she say that she beat my cousin everywhere but under his foot with a belt. Which it didn't happen. My fucking memory A1. I definitely would have knew of a fuss or argument. Matter of fact, it was quiet as a motherfucker to say what was going on. She went in the back and talked. That's what she went and did. And I know for a fact my uncle paid her, because it continued every weekend until I was 7. I believe that event that I just spoke on was her first payment. Okay, let's start there. I believe that night, because like I said, it wasn't no argument, it wasn't no yelling. She didn't beat nobody's ass. My mama always tried to plant false memories in my head about this shit. And every time she tried to tell me some stupid shit, instead of me flashing, I just calm myself down. I already said my sacred mission was to come here and assist them. So I pretty much, during this whole shit, wasn't really able to correct, check, and then it really, me just not going there kept me sane enough to deal with the parent that I was stuck with. You know what I'm saying? So she would always just try to make up memories and plan them as if I would believe them. But yeah, That was like her first try to plant a false memory. But anyway, she claimed she went and she beat my cousin. Okay, while she was putting me in the tub, she asked me who did it, and I told her Anthony. She claimed that she beat Anthony. I'm sorry, I was sick. The last week I had a little cold and I pressed through it. It was somebody had done some shit trying to make me sick, so I wouldn't do this. You know, I always fuck with my throat chakra and send all kind of illnesses and shit my way. It don't really affect me, but I get like a little remnant of it. That's how I know they be trying to do something. It don't really affect me, but you know, I get a little taste of it. But anyway, last week I kept sniffling and shit. It when it had first hit, but now it's going away. But anyway, I just be pressing through anyway. So where I was at, she went to my grandma's house. Like I said, it was very quiet when she claimed she beat my cousin. She ain't beat shit. I think that was her first payoff. Okay, so that was 2.5. So pretty much I went back to my grandma's house the next week. For no reason. I mean, she just took me there. She wasn't going nowhere. Like I said, she was selling me to my uncle. He was a multi-millionaire. So she had a ritual that she used to do. And it was her going out on Fridays. While she getting dressed, she used to play this song. It used to go like, just got paid Friday night. Some is jumping. The mood is right. Yeah. So she had a ritual that she did where she played this fucking song while she got dressed. I haven't heard that fucking song since 7. I had said I was gonna try to play it on this live. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm here, but how here am I? For real. Yeah, I think I'm strong enough to hear this song. I don't know.
Says
am I strong enough? Johnny Kemp. She had to have that bitch on a tape player or something. CDs weren't even out. ain't no fucking way this bitch can have this same song played every Friday, like around the same time. She had to have her own copy or something. My mom is a demonic witch, by the way. So the whole family is occultist. That's what I was saying in my other video. I'm here to break generational curses off this family bloodline. It's a line of occultists. They do all kind of fucking magic. They is a magical ass family, and they treat their family dynamic like the Vatican. And I always found that weird. They got so many motherfucking secrets and skeletons. It's pathetic.
We need a small business loan fast.
Yeah, I don't know.
Loan Falcon!
Oh no,
There's a better way to get a fast small
y'all.
business loan. Go to
Oh, no.
OnDeck.com.
Oh,
And
no,
if
how
approved, get your
cute.
funds as soon as the same day. Your loan is on deck.
I'm scared. When I have a nervous breakdown and don't return, what's gonna happen, y'all? She used to be dancing, put her fucking clothes on. It's the song. Fuck. Oh, fucking bitch. Oh, stupid. Oh, fat, pussy, disgusting, demonic bitch. Well, I heard that bitch every fucking Friday before I got essayed. She really collected money from her millionaire baby brother. Every Friday, she delivered me to him. She got dressed. She always wore red lipstick, then kissed me before bringing me to my grandma's house. She kissed me. She made it a thing. She made me want the lipstick. Three, 4, 5. It was such a routine. Now I started begging for the lipstick. Oh, mommy, give me a kiss. I want the lipstick. I want the lipstick. This sick bitch. from 2.5. On. At 2.5, I didn't ask for the lipstick. By the time I was 3 and 4 and 5, she did it every weekend. It was our thing. Yeah. 3, 4, and all that. I was asking for the lipstick. I'm a girl. So much fucked up shit happened that, yeah, I was excited about the lipstick. It took me years to figure out that Just Got Paid Friday night shit, to figure out that she was getting paid. And you know what's fucked up? I was real smart. My uncle used to make me count the money. I counted millions of dollars before 7. I kept it in a chest with a sword on top of it in his room. Damn, y'all. My phone down. But, at 4, I was hospitalized at the same hospital that I was born at. Singer River Hospital, Pascagoula, Mississippi. It wasn't for me being essayed. To tell you the truth, I don't know what the fuck it was for. But they hospitalized me for a while, and he had plastic all around my bed. She claimed it was for a breathing problem. But I didn't have no problem breathing before 4. But after I left the hospital, I had a problem breathing. It's this thing going around about this program. I been knowed I was in a program, but I didn't know it was a thing. That it was more people than me that other people was aware that they was in a program as well. I had no clue. But I just seen a video of a girl. She named the shit Neural Monitoring Satellite Broadcasting Program. Everything that girl said, I went through and still going through. I've been saying it's the Truman Show. I'm gonna do my big one. But I was hospitalized for no motherfucking reason. And then, if my anal and my vaginal area been getting beat out since 18 months, how the fuck you gonna have me in a hospital that long and don't see that shit? Yeah. I was not there for that. Wasn't nothing wrong with me at all besides the fact that I was getting inside. Wasn't nothing. I was completely healthy. Like, why the fuck would you put me in the hospital and keep me? And then what was the plastic? The plastic around my bed. What the fuck for? But after that, you could hear me breathing and shit. You couldn't hear me breathing before that. I'm talking about wheezing, can't breathe. And then the bitch never took me to the hospital to see about everybody around me could hear me breathing. People used to say it. I was breathing out my mouth. All that was after 4. After I left that fucking hospital. I went to the hospital fine. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing at all. Just getting essayed. They didn't say a motherfucking word about the essay. Come on now. My shit bust up. Back and front. Getting ran through. A baby. How the fuck y'all ain't see that I was in the hospital that long? Something ain't right about the hospital. Something ain't right about the motherfucking town. And I'm going to break it down in this story. This family ain't right. It's a lot of shit ain't right. And I need motherfucking answers. I know from this, I'm going to get information that I wasn't prepared to get. I know from this, I'm going to find out about some shit that's going to hurt me. I want the truth. I don't give a fuck about no pain. I turn pain to power. I transmute energy and benefit myself, my life. I was born in darkness. So, my phone down. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to pick back up where I left off at the 4 years old. My grandma knew. They sick. It's a sick ass family. My grandma knew. I think my uncle had bought that bed and put it in my grandma's room. The nigga sick. I'm not gonna lie, because he literally like would pay for whatever came up about me. Like, even after I got grown and was getting in trouble and shit, he flew from Mississippi to New Orleans to come get me out of jail. I'm talking about flew down that motherfucker. That's supposed to be like a 45-minute, hour ride. That bitch was there in 30 minutes when it came to me. But that family's sick. My grandma knew. He used to come get me out of my grandma's room and bring me to his in the middle of the night, coming in from selling drugs. My grandma knew. I don't believe that's my family. I believe I was stole. Should have made sense to me if I was stole. I just hope they just tell me I was stole, so it can make sense. See y'all when I tell another part. I don't know how many parts it's gonna take for me to get this shit out. I'm gone, y'all. I don't even know how to cut this shit off yet. Give mirror video mute. Pause. They got everything on this bitch but in. I should have practiced. I always do this shit. Come on here, don't know how to get over. And my phone be down every time. Oh, all right. Bye, y'all.